September 17, 2025. It just happened. This about moving, and I got a message today that I'm going to look at an apartment not far away from where I live just now, but it is an apartment and not like a house like it is here. And it's upstairs, so it's not on the ground. Elevator and to this apartment, and downstairs is it a pizzeria where I can eat sometimes, and there is many room where we have meetings, all kind of interesting things that I have not been involved in as I have lived on my own in this home since March 2020. And so I'd be surprised today because I was number one of those that are looking at that apartment. So I am first to get this apartment, and I don't know yet if I should say yes to it, and I have to Friday, so it's only 3 days I have to could answer them if I wanted the apartment or not. And I could have said yes immediately, but I want to check out first because it's bad here, but I can live here for a little longer time to wait for a good place to be in. But this place can be that, and this apartment is bigger than what I have now, so I get a little more space, and I'm not going to bring with me so much of my furnitures what I have here. I have already threw away a whole store unit of things, and it will be more, maybe one more that I threw away and only move with me what I have used for, I say 1 year. If you have not used things, then you can throw it away or sell it. And I'm not going to sell it. But yesterday I have talking about this Muslim man that I healed him in his home. I go to his home, and I don't felt it was no threat for me, even if he act a little strange. I'm not frightened about him. He is Muslim, and I have coming more and more to understand that most of the Muslims here in this area, they have coming from England, and so something is going on in England that make Muslims move away to Sweden, and it's something I think it's very much about hate. It has become too much Muslims in England, and they see that it changed in England, so they have to run to Sweden. It's everywhere here that they can speak English, but they are Arabic. And so yesterday he come. I have been outside. It is bad weather here in Sweden just now. It's the pressure in the air pressure, that it's going up and down, and 1 minute it is cloudy, 1 minute is it rain, 1 minute is it sunshine. It's go like that the whole day, and I didn't remember it. I didn't kept that in my memories from last fall, that I had this trouble with the brain when it was this kind of weather, and I have been sleeping very much. So I think it will not be so much I can do in the fall and winter time, more than recording this here. And I am waiting now to get medicine for my psoriasis. I take an injection every 3rd month, and I took one injection today. So I get one later today from Deliverance of Medicine, and that I keep it in 3 months in my refrigerator. I wanted to do like that to get the medicine today, because I'm going to be to the skin doctor. I can't speak that, but skin doctor for the psoriasis, and I want them to see that I have taken out all the medicine, and so I did that today, and it was this day that I should take the injection, but I could have let the medicine be at the pharmacy. But I wanted to show that I have taken out all the medicine. So that is about money there also, because the medicine I took today, it cost about, if I say in US dollar, is it 1,500 US dollar? In a Swedish kroner, is it about 16,000 to get the medicine? And now I have to start to build up money to get my medicine next time. It's be in January, is it, when I need to bring out all the money to get the medicine. So that's one thing I have to store money for, and then is it the big bills to move, and it's about 1,000 American dollar like 10,000 Swedish crowns could do that, and I don't have that money. I have told you that I have the lowest. It's only the retirement for I have is a guarantee that is the lowest a person can have, but to get to have, and it have been much talking about this with money, and now I get confirm that those that coming from other countries that they have no job or only moving here, they get more money than what I have, and so they have more money than me, and I am Swedish citizen, and I am born in Sweden, and I have this very low retirement. But that is because I am not working. I am not working in Sweden for any company. I have my own business, and I should have paid the taxes so I could get the retirement. But I couldn't do that as I was traveling around and was homeless in the United States and like that. I couldn't work. I work a little in United States, but as in that time when I was in the United States, was it 3 months you need to work to get, so the company is going to give you a retirement money, and because of that, almost everyone had to quit their job. They'd be fired or kicked out in some way because the business doesn't want it to pay retirement for the people. So it was not that we didn't work hard or that we couldn't work like that. It was the economy for the business to not let us get the retirement. So every time it was, we were kicked out after just before 3 months. And I work like some hours in some of these feast parties like that, and serve food and do the service out on the floor at the tables one evening, and then I didn't have any money, and then I got some hours in another place, and like that. It was terrible, and I didn't get so much a job because I was in the United States at September 11, 2001, and they hate all people from other countries. They say that very much in that time, that everyone that is don't have any citizenship in America, they out with them. And I was that kind of person, so they didn't want to give me any job. It was only that, and I didn't want to work on in the weekends because I needed to go to the church, and it was not me that needed to go to the church, but I needed to be educated in religions. So I was to different kind of churches and synagogue also, and so it didn't fit so well to have a job when I was homeless in the United States. And then when I come back to Sweden, I was looking for a job, but in this rumor, where it come from, I don't know, because it was this that they were telling that I was had been homeless for 3.5 years and laying out on the street in Sweden, and I was mentally sick and these things. And I don't know who it was that give that to the workers' place, because I had not done any, been with some mental problems. I was PhD in psychology from the university, so maybe they thought wrong about it, that I had a university degree in psychology, that they turned it to that I was mental sick like that. And then I had not been in Sweden for 3.5 years, and they couldn't think that I was abroad. I was in the United States, but they thought that I had not registered myself in 3.5 years and have been laying on the street in Sweden. It's very much this, and I know who it is, who it was that talking like this, bad things. I know that, and it's only go against that. I tried to start a church in Sweden, but it never worked out. I rent places for the little money I had, and tried to start a church, but it didn't work. And everything I have done when it's come to religions, with people, human and I had never been accepted in any church. So that make me understand today that there is, it's okay. There is no place for me in the church. So I have the education, and I have the title in the United States to be ordained pastor, but I have not could work in Sweden. They have not understood me here in Sweden in the church. So it's I'm done with the church today, and I have told you that have followed me, I have told you that I am more into that a UFO is going to come down here and do changes. And that I told you before I got visiting in this home. And I told you that in the beginning, that as I have said sometimes, that I think more likely it is aliens that coming down than Jesus is coming down. And it seems to have coming true this. And then today I wanted to talk about Israel, because that war that I was talking about when I come back from Jerusalem in 2023, for 2 years ago, I come back to Sweden from Jerusalem, and I told you there, and I think it says in that episode that Israel is no more, and it's on its way to happen. That so very much countries in the world start to hate Israel and be angry at Israel because what they are doing to the people in Gaza. That is the United Nations president. He told today that he didn't want to do anything against Netanyahu, and but people around in the whole world, they are saying he do criminal things by murder. People, not everyone is bad with Muslims. It's like aliens that they do things that we don't really understand, because we are not in that culture that they have grown up in. And but the smart one in Muslims, they are not like go and hate and kill and these things. They want to live like everyone else in a normal life here on earth. They don't want to go out in war, and they don't want their children to die in war and these things. It's only this as people that have a little lower intelligence that are killing and this and want to have war. They don't want that. Those that have a brain to think with. And it was there in Jerusalem 2023 when I was this Jewish owner of the hotel I live in. They didn't work there. They only come in at the hotel to get their money. Only that the people that work there should give them the money they have got from hotel guests. And they never check out the hotel what was going on. They only wanted the money. And those people that in my hotel, they they were Palestinian people. They were from Palestine, and they come to Jerusalem to work. Before, when I was, this was the fourth time I was in Jerusalem, and before that it was mostly of those people from Palestine. They were taxi driver, and it was not much. I saw this. I met these Palestinian people working with service working, but now in 2023 they were working at the hotel, and it was like a little Palestine in this hotel that was Jewish hotel, but they let the Palestine working, and then the Jewish owner come and get the money. So they didn't know what was going on, and those people from Palestine, they told me that it's going to be one day, it's going to be Iran is going to take over Israel, and I have no proof about it, but it can be like that they like hide something and go to attack, because it's going to be so much people that hate Israel, what they are doing now. They are in other countries also, and bomb, and not only in Lebanon, they are in other countries also. It's like they're working for people to hate them. That is very strange thinking of Netanyahu, and I say Netanyahu because he have changed the people that is around him. So he is almost the only one that is still there in the top in Israel. So that is something going on there. And then these spirit aliens, who they are that talking to me, they have said that it come. I think it was an angel that come and say that this doom, it's going to be 7 years with escalation of violence in the world. They say, I have a recording it, what this was saying, and this started. They say it started when we got the COVID-19. Then the tribulation was started, and it should be last 7 years, and that means I don't know exactly, but at least 1 year more of worse things going on around the world until it can change or turn around to take away all these evil things that going on in this world. They say that to me, and I have recording it, so that there is evidence that I have said that, and I believe, like the Palestinian people told me 2023 that a rain will come, an attack. But I think they need to do more things first, to come together, all these countries that is against Israel, that one day they will come together in a troop, and they have changed. The weapon is going to be more and more so that the Israel's those robots that can shoot those drones that's coming from Iran is coming to over Jerusalem, and they crashed them. But they are going to do more powerful drones that those robots can't take them. They are going to be so they can't target these drones that coming. And so it's building up. It's building up. And I have told you about this, that to be don't think like you can solve all the problems in the world. You must check out yourself that you are going to be calm. Whatever will happen outside your spheric life, you should not listen at it. You should not listen at those people that are talking negative about the life today. You should mind your own business. You must think about your mindset and let it happen what happened around you, but not inside you and not in your home. Those that is outside, let them kill each other, but don't go out and be involved in these things. Do your own life. And be careful with what people you are together with. I don't say that you should be like me and be by yourself, but I say you have to check out what people you have around you, and you need to clean up your house also, because the enemy can be inside your home and not outside. So you need to clean it up. And I'm not talking about killing. I only talk that I don't want you to come here to my home. And that's what I have done with that friend I got this year. That she is talking only about Jesus in everything. And I am tired of her, that she believed that Jesus was a walking God here on earth, that Jesus is God, she believed in. And then in the same time, she is very hateful. And God's people should not be hateful. So I have not talking to her anymore. I let her die away. She have write to me sometimes on Facebook, but I don't answer her because it's only she is sending me about Jesus and the church. the whole time, and I don't believe in the church anymore. I believe in God. I know God exists. And as I say, God is only a name. It's you can name him Allah also. It's okay. You can call him the highest, and that is the most of it. But what he told me when he come in year 2000 was, he say, I am, because the direction of his voice was not on the right side and not on the left side, and not just straight forward. It was no direction on it. He was only I am. So that is his real, truly name. I am, and not God or Allah. But you can say any name on him, because he's a personal God. So you can say Father, you can say whatever. Only that you know he know who you are talking about. So you can say funny things also. He is not angry about that. You can laugh. Big laugh. It doesn't matter, because we are in peace. And we are one big family from the future. I thought someone wrote that he was thinking I was an alien, and but I hear from aliens, and I have been abducted of aliens, but I am not in them. I only do what they tell me to do, and that's why I have been to some countries on my own. You should understand that I had traveled on my own. I was by myself in Africa. I have not had anyone that have joined me into traveling. I have been on my own. The first time I was in Israel, there I was in a group of Swedish people, but I didn't have any friends. I was in the Livets Ord, the Word of Life church, and our pastor there, Ulf Ekman, that became a Catholic pastor later on. There I was, but no one was friend with me in that group. I only pay what I should pay, and then I joined them. And then in Israel, I was very much on my own there, because no one wanted to be friend with me. So I did very much on my own and my own thinking like that. And Ulf Ekman, he was laughing at me when we should go to the Dead Sea, and I was thinking we should go into the water and float there. And they had not told me where we should go, so I didn't have any towel to dry me with. So we stopped by on our way to the Dead Sea. We were into a shop with souvenirs, and I say, loudly. I am going to ask if they have any towel here. And Ulf Ekman, he say that you should talk to your God, he say. I have a different, and I had a different God than he and those other in that church. And I go to the man, cashier man, standing there in the glass desk, and there were, I couldn't see any towel at all in the shop, but I asked that man, do you have any towel? I say to him, and he had under his cashier machine, there it was towels. And then of course I wanted to go and look and let Ulf Ekman see it. I say to Ulf Ekman, look what my God was giving me. And he be shocked. He was quiet, he didn't say anything back to me. So I was only once, and then because I thought that I had to speak Hebrew in Israel, so I was thinking I need to be with someone that can speak Hebrew. And Ulf Ekman, he could speak Hebrew. And but then when I was in Israel, I saw they speak very good English in Israel. So I didn't need to have anyone with me next time I was to Israel. And those 4 times I have been to Israel, it's because God have called me. And then I have got money in its special way. I don't have any money from retirement, but I got those money in the way that only heaven, only the invisible world can give to the one that they call. If they call you and you do what they tell you to do, they will make sure that you can travel to those places. And it was, I got, one day I got 40,000 Swedish crowns on my bank account one day. And I knew that that money I got from, I don't know where it come from. It was there only on my bank account. And it was just after I have said that in my podcast that I hear from God that he want me to travel to Israel, but I don't know really what he want me to do in Israel, and I don't have any money to travel to Israel. I say in the podcast, and but then suddenly there was money coming in, and if it was a human that was giving me those money, I thank you for that. And then it come more money. So I counted it like 70,000 Swedish crowns I got to could travel to Jerusalem and live at a nice hotel for 1 month in the central of Jerusalem, in a in the center there, and I could, as I can't walk anymore, not a long distance, I have to take taxi the whole time in Jerusalem. But I had the money. I got it. And when I got that kind of money that I don't know where it's coming from, the first time I was to Israel, I got tax back that I didn't know. I had paid too much tax, and I was not even in Sweden in that time when I got money back, and I could pay the traveling to Israel in that way. And one time it was a mental sick man that say he could give me 10,000 Swedish crowns, and then I could recording, do live, let him see here in Sweden how I walk around in Israel. So he sent me money, and then I could travel to Israel. It have been in very special way that I could have traveled. But the LDS church, the Mormon church, they call me criminal because they don't believe in God. They don't understand that God can give you that kind of money if they knew that you do what you should do. And they don't think so. They think that you must work to get those money. And they had been in my home and seen that I don't have any fancy things. I don't buy things to my home. Only normal things to have in the home, but not something very expensive things. I don't have that. Not even the computer is expensive. This tablet that I'm recording on, it was that tablet I bought when I traveled to Israel when this mental sick man gave me this money. And this is the tablet that I bought just before I left for Israel. And it was, I think it was 2013. So this is an old tablet, 12 years old, that I'm recording on. No, it's I'm going to check out this apartment, and it's very hard now. I need to talk to the spirits, because I need to say yes to the apartment in about 2-3 days on Friday, and then I can't wait for the other there where my grandmother wants me to live there. It's depend if they are message me before that. It's I have to rely on the spirit. The bad thing is with this to move to this apartment close to where I am now is that I still have the same doctors that doesn't help me with my health issues. I was thinking that was one reason why I wanted to move to the other side of Sweden, the other coast place, and where my grandmother is laying in her grave. She's not in the grave because she have coming through in the spirit way. But I told you, it's fragment of her maybe in the soil, and so I have to rely on that the spirit show me the right place where I'm going to stay for maybe rest of my life. That they show me the best way. And then we have to work on these doctors, that they understand, and or else that I got help from the spirit way in a human person that coming with me and talk to the doctor about my situation. And the Muslim man, I don't think that he can do that, but it maybe can be more stronger person that come to me and want to help me. Or I move away to another place that not on my own, but that someone is telling me that I can have that house or live with a collective way or something like that. I have no... I don't say I don't have any responsible for myself, but I need to have help from the spirit world also. So this is what's going on tomorrow. And I hope everything going okay tomorrow. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to recording one episode tomorrow also and tell you what did happen. So thank you for listening and God bless you.